Welcome back from doing the dot clearing test. Take a moment to review the material that we just covered. See if you can write down some examples of declarative memories and non-declarative memories. So write down an episodic declarative memory, a semantic declarative memory, and then a procedural non-declarative memory, and an example of a perceptual non-declarative memory. Pause the recording and then just resume when you're ready. Now we're going to look at how people remember language. In this study, participants read a paragraph about Galileo. They were then asked to remember if a particular sentence was included in the paragraph. The test sentence in the middle of the paragraph was, "He sent a letter about it to Galileo, the great Italian scientist." Then, either 0, 80, or 160 syllables later, they were asked to indicate whether a second sentence was the same or was different. The second sentence was either identical or it had a different meaning, creating a semantic change. For example, Galileo, the great Italian scientist, sent him a letter about it. Or it had a different syntax, but the same meaning. Galileo, the great Italian scientist, was sent a letter about it. So what do we remember? From the study, the results were clear. If you look at the left, you can read the original sentence and the ones with the semantic and syntactic changes. The graph with the results is on the right. The participants generally noticed that the sentence with the change in meaning was different than the original, that's the blue line. But they tended not to notice that the sentence with the change in syntax was different if the meaning was the same, that's the orange line. As you can see, 80 syllables after hearing the test sentence, they were no longer able to recognize that the sentence with the change in syntax was different from the sentence used in the paragraph. We can see that their ability to detect slight wording changes was at chance levels with a delay of only 80 syllables. That's about 27 seconds. So by then they remembered only the gist of what was said, not the exact wording. Now think back to template matching theory and prototype theory. Which of these two theories from Chapter 4 is most consistent with the study of memory for language? Why? Based on the Galileo study of memory for language, does it seem to you that memories are a record of our experiences, or do memories seem like they hold the gist or an approximation of our experiences?